maybe we make this like a plea to parents. Please take the time to listen to this. Hey guys, welcome back to Sideline Shenanigans. I'm Jen Cobb and this is
Katie Davis.
I don't know why I have to do that every time. I could just say your name for you.
I think these microphones keep you from bolting out of your chair.
Right? So. I know, it's kind of in my way though.
Damn it.
All right. Guys, today we want to have a conversation about parents. We're just going to get right to it because this is one of the things that is always, we love the parents within our club, but we also, obviously, as with any job, have struggles. And a lot of times parents can be one of those main struggles. And we have come to recognize after many years of doing this that a lot of times it's simply because of a lack of understanding. It's assumptions being made. I myself have some stories as a parent at this point that I can understand a little bit differently what parents go through and see it from a different perspective than I had before I had a child that played in sports. So
I think it's a lack of understanding, but also because we are so personable and we have an open door policy, that parents also maybe don't think before they speak.
Right. I agree completely. I think with the open door policy that we have at Legacy, with the relationships that we create with people, it just kind of opens up a new can of worms for people to, I don't want to say take advantage of it, but because I don't think it's intentional at all. I just think that people become a little bit more likely to express their opinions in a way that
boundaries.
Correct. Yes, that's a great way to put it. Lack of boundaries. And some of that we have recognized is our fault. We haven't
Enablers.
Yes. Yeah. Enablers. I hate that word, but it's so true.
I'm very good at that.
In every aspect of your life.
Yes,
yeah. It's true though, and it sucks because it's such a catch-22. It's in order to create and maintain boundaries, we have to go outside of who we are a little bit, but we're working on it. Every year I think that we get a little bit better with coaches, with parents,
parents
fellow
make
admin.
Easier every year to
disconnect
because of some of the crazy you do.
Yeah. But we love our parents.
We do. We love you for you. We really do.
No, we really do. But that doesn't, with this job comes some crazy stories, some crazy happened over the years.
Don't be offended. Self-awareness is key.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And again, I need to reiterate, as a parent, I have already had some crazy moments, and Tate is 10 and he's not even involved in any kind of competitive sport. You know what I was thinking about today? First of all, you are so lucky. One of the things I want to talk about, okay, so we're going to kind of run the gamut of things that happen with parents. We're going to go over some crazy stories that have happened to us over the years. We're going to talk from some of the stories that were sent in by our coaches, but also things that over the years we have learned about parents that we want to be able to tell y'all so that you understand from our perspective why it's maybe not necessary to tell us some certain things and to go certain places. However, going back to what you just said, I have realized, because this is one of them, you don't get it like some other people get it because you don't have kids that do other sports.
Caitlin played soccer.
Okay, but that's not now.
And Kinley plays flag football.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my God, did y'all hear that? It's on video. I am right. And actually, she
and Kennedy played flag football too. But
and she just
competitively
she just tried out for competitive flag football on Sunday.
I'm sorry, when are you going to have time to do that?
It's a discussion for later.
Okay, so I stand corrected. Whatever. Did you play other sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
Softball and basketball.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when Tate plays sports that I play, so listen, even though he plays football, I've been going to football games since I was literally 2 weeks old. Okay. My dad is a coach. Like, I just feel like I have a grasp of the game in a way that maybe most moms or other people don't. Which is why I feel, and this is what people do, like, and I'm aware of that.
You feel like you can say something.
No, but I don't say anything, okay? Let's make that very clear. I have not said anything to a coach. However, I understand why people feel that because they know about a sport or they once played a sport or they've been a coach in some other facet of life, whatever, another sport, that they feel like they can speak on volleyball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I definitely, and then I catch myself, I'm like, oh my God, Jennifer, over the years, how many emails have you gotten that say, I'm a baseball coach, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, just literally roll my eyes and I move on to the next sentence. And I'm like, I don't care that you're a baseball coach. That is not volleyball. That has nothing to do with this. Now I get it. Dads, I get it. Okay?
I think that, like Caitlin playing soccer, I thoroughly enjoyed her doing that because I didn't have any kind of like soccer IQ.
Right.
So I was just like,
yes.
And it's nice to just sit there. And
yes, that would be very nice.
And be like whatever.
Unfortunately, I know so much about so many sports that
oh my God. I'm like just so educated on everything.
Totally joking. But no, yes, I'm joking because I desperately wish he would play soccer or do something that I know literally nothing about so that I can't say anything.
Okay, but
because I know too much about baseball, I know too much about football that like and
well, hey, let's
gonna like try to speak kindly. You know, most coaches, we pay our coaches good money. So the expectation is they know what they're doing and they are good at it, right? And we hold our coaches accountable. We do trainings. We expect them to do stuff. There is that. When you're playing rec ball sports, like what Tate plays, like they're mostly volunteer coaches and all of that. So it is a little bit different. I try to hold my tongue. I have not approached a coach. I have not said anything. I will say there was one point with Miles that I looked at him and I said, if you don't coach Tate's flag football team, then I'm going to. So that's what happened. And he did, and it was better, so.
Okay, I will give you on the point of like my kids not playing other competitive sports. They do, but with this, it's always been in things like flag football. I'm like, well, whatever, you know.
Right.
I show up, like to watch them do their thing. I don't really have a preference. Okay, however, with Caitlin, I coached her in some capacity literally almost every single year she was here. So if I had a complaint, just taking it up with myself here.
Right.
Okay, and then now I've coached Kinley since she started playing. But Kennedy is the only one that I haven't coached. And so there have been a lot of times that I have not necessarily disagreed with Kennedy's play time or position or whatever. There have been feelings obviously about that. But even just like the dynamics of what's, you know, what they're doing or the rotations that they're running or whatever. But I'm looking at it from a couple different perspectives, not just my kid, but also like club director. And I'm like looking about, you know, why are we doing this? And it's hard because I can't say something for two reasons. If I say something, it looks like I'm, you know, saying something in favor of my daughter. When most of the time my opinions or questions, curiosity stems from just the coach's thought process as a whole for you know, for their team. And so then if I go to the coach, I'm questioning, maybe it has nothing to do with my kid, but you know, why they're doing this and did you think about this? Then there's an insecurity that lies within them. They're already coaching my kid. They're already coaching.
Oh, I have said 1,000 times over, I will never coach a Davis girl. Ever. Never doing it. Not doing it.
Oh, I think Kinley will probably talk you into it.
I do not. Definitely not that one. Oh my God. Definitely not.
Oh, I'm dead. Anyways, so it's like, you know, like even if I had an opinion or something or a question, I have to be very careful and like toe the line basically.
For sure.
With how I approach it. So it is, you know, it is different.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely. You have your own difficulties in the way that the dynamics are of you being the club director and your girls, all three, having played or currently playing here. It's difficult. There's been a lot of conversations between the two of us about how to navigate different situations and stuff because it is very complex.
Yeah, we could probably do a whole episode just on that.
Right. DD, director's daughter.
Bada boom.
We know about that, by the way.